Greetings, Crocodile Army. I know some people in this little corner of YouTube strongly dislike sports. Some even to the point of being antagonistic toward people who enjoy a sport like me. I follow only the NFL, good old American football, and sometimes I hear from others that somehow sports is taking up time that would certainly otherwise be spent coming up with world-changing ideas instead of drinking beer and going shirtless in a blizzard. I understand that institutions like this can be traditional to the point of annoying, and that includes being slow to accept openly gay athletes. But like any business, they will evolve with society, and football is doing just that. Football just took a step forward last weekend with the St. Louis Rams' selection of Michael Sam in the NFL draft. And then he kissed his boyfriend on national TV. And then the internet conservative outrage meter reached 11. One person tweeted that he would have had more respect for Michael Sam if he'd come out after the draft instead of before it, because he thought drafting Sam was a social justice move or something like that. Never mind that he was an award-winning college player, considered very likely to be drafted before he even came out. I generally figure people like that would have had another excuse for not coming out later if Sam had chosen to do that instead. Then someone I actually grew up with tweeted that he remembered when ESPN was about sports. In other words, stop talking about the gay guy. I don't want to acknowledge this as a milestone. Then when I pointed out that Jackie Robinson's detractors probably would have said the same thing, he said that was different because Jackie Robinson couldn't help that he was born black. Followed up soon after with a tweet claiming that conservatives are not anti-gay at all, and he doesn't understand how they got that reputation. Some people are both clueless and unintentionally hilarious. Now the public opinion is turned against them on gay rights issues, thanks to secularists along with younger and more liberal religious people. Bigots have turned to the old strategy of playing the victim. We're such bullies, labeling them as bigots just because they're doing their God's bidding, you know? They ask provocative questions like, people think society has come a long way because now people will be fired for their views? A couple of guys were apparently uninvited to do a reality show on HGTV because of their anti-gay views, and conservatives are up in arms about that too, including, oddly, some of the same people who are upset about Donald Sterling's racist comments. It just goes to show that you can look down on any group you want to, but you can't opt out of the social consequences for doing so, though some may try. In Mississippi, they passed a law last month apparently making it legal to not do business with gay people, a law similar to one that was vetoed in Arizona, apparently trying to make sure that there will be no consequences for bigots in the realm of business. Mississippi is the poorest state in the country, and they mean to keep it that way. I enjoy watching obstacles to human decency squirm, backtrack, and try to justify themselves, and it's about the only schadenfreude that I allow myself to indulge in. In another generation, these issues will barely be a blip on the radar. The victory will be so complete. When firsts like this happen, yes, they will get a lot of press, and deservedly so. The second time it happens, it will be a minor story. The third, a mere footnote, and after that it will merit not even a mention. And that's really what should scare the bigots the most, because that's when they have lost so completely that their views are not even worth examining, having long since been discarded by most of society. Sure, there will always be a few holdouts, but they will not be the objects of fear as they once were, or a significant but dwindling opposition as they are now, but a sad little enclave to be pitied but otherwise ignored, and that's how it should be. Because bad ideas deserve to die with a whimper.